as most of ladies, I was also programmed to believe that I need contraceptive pills when I was growing up, when I was a teenager. Nobody taught me about different modalities. I was tricked because I used to watch Sex and the City and all these amazing movies full of flashy clothes and beautiful women who are super skinny and stuff. I was also programmed to believe that contraceptive pills are the thing. I haven't been using contraceptive pills maybe for already over 18 years. I used it in the past, but then I realized it makes me feel not well. My legs were weirdly cramping. I didn't feel very well on those pills. I felt like a different person. And I would like to dedicate this video to people, to women who want to take their power back, their feminine energy back. This is one of the things which make women to step into the masculine energy. Because what it does is that it tricks you. It tells you, hey, you can be like a man, you can have sex with everybody who you want, you can have a career as you want, you don't have to think about future, you don't have to think about kids, you don't even have to have them, and all these manipulations, you know. So you become a machine to feed the matrix, to feed the system, you know. And that's what I did. I took contraception pills. I felt super relieved that I will not have any babies when I was a teenager, of course, or when I was over 18. Then, second thing which I thought wasn't very nice is that we were tricked into that having like sex without marriage is okay. Now I think it's a little bit different. I think that it's very good to have very strong commitment to a partner, and then you can have like sex and so on because you are already committed to you. Before that it was like, you know, I had always long-term relationships. They didn't turn out, and then I could move to some other after, for example, 6 years of relationship. But what does it do to us? It drains our energy. It convinces us that we can just go on and on with this kind of lifestyle. It steals from our feminine energy, and it disconnects us from our cycle, our pelvis. And then women have problems with infertility, with all those polycystic ovaries, and with all those other endometriosis and so on. That's because we are disconnected from our feminine energy.
They call it hookup culture.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
I saw some videos where women, I didn't watch them, but where women explain how the hookup culture, they were tricked by it and they thought it's cool and normal and good to just sleep with as many men as you want and just do that, and not actually also focus on who they really are and in their feminine energy and what really gives them something.
Because they anyways enter your body if you're a woman, and if you are a man, you are entering somebody else's body basically through intercourse. So it is very crucial topic to open and share about it, because people are just thinking, oh, it's just a body, it's nothing, but it's still affecting your whole life. It's affecting your energy, it's affecting how connected you are everywhere in your body, and then it's preventing you to have some problems with it, you know, because if you are feeling, hey, I'm not going to do this because I am feeling like it's not for me, it's not, I'm not ready for this. You know, Sex in the City, I loved that TV show. I totally, when I was a little girl, I was watching it because they had beautiful clothes, and I liked how they talked at dinner and how funny they were, but I didn't really pay attention to that sex part. But anyways, it had influence on my generation.
Of course, yeah.
Right?
It becomes normal and
yeah
accepted.
They just normalize that, and I don't judge it. I don't say that it's bad. I'm just saying, hey, guys, girls, and guys as well, let's be connected to our body, truly, really, because if you are going to give your body to anybody, it's your biggest gift, and you have to worship it, and you have to really, really feel and think about who is the right person, who is the worthy person of doing this with somebody.
Also, every time you have sex with somebody, you take over their pattern, their energy. And Sadhguru in India said they call it Runava Bandha or something like this. Every time you have intercourse, it's such a big way of being with another person that you really take on a lot of their energy and their pattern and their frequencies.
We basically forgot what it means. We disconnected that this is act of creation. And as Elon Musk also say, hey, people are doing sex only for fun, you know? But it's actually also creating, it's a creative act, you know? And I truly agree with that. Yeah, it is fun, but you have to really pick a person, choose a person, and choose you over anything else. And when you are going to be behaving like men, sleeping with 30 guys, and just men, first of all, men don't like that. Men don't like ladies which are very open to everybody. And second of all, you don't also like that, because what is that? How are you behaving to yourself?
I think a person that has a lot of partners, a lot of sexual partners, for them the act also doesn't become something spiritual, something special anymore. It just becomes mechanical, and it's just purely the sensations and the mechanics of it. It's not anymore the deep connection and the how it's special.
And also it is the deep connection with somebody can be so vulnerable, and the people have to be so vulnerable that they actually are so scared that they just turn off their bodies, most of the time, both of them, and they just do it, and then they just leave. They don't even know who that person was, or you know, it's one way how to treat your body, but I don't think in this lifetime, in this new earth, this is going to be the thing. You know, we don't want to teach it to our children. We don't want to teach it to or be examples of this in our society, because it is just not communicating any values, right?
We are essentially behaving like animals. We are running with the animal self in us.
Yeah, but animals behave like this only when they want to create another species, right? We are basically thinking that we are listening to ourselves, to the animalistic self, but also it's not that, because it's more like coming from the mind and from the perversion of the mind. Because our true us is very loving, connected beings, which are not necessarily need to overeat, being overly sexual, being overly anything, because we all like to live in harmony. This is what we are made for the harmony. Nobody wants to live in chaos. Nobody wants to live in chaos. That's why whenever there is a chaos in your body does everything what it could to sort it out, to harmonize as soon as possible. That's what our body does for us, and we should and we have to. It's our duty to behave to our body as its gift. We can show to our body gratefulness for it through our actions, our choices. If you're on contraception pills, consider that it can also take away your femininity and feminine energy, and you have to then work very hard to gain it back, and very long time. I know what I'm talking about because I'm on this journey, and it is not very fun when you have to reconnect to something so normal and so innate in us. So you can save yourself a lot of time and a lot of life mistakes by just truly staying on your path, being in your feminine energy or masculine energy, therefore, because if you are in a feminine, your man or your partner will be naturally in a masculine energy.
Ami is a very sensitive doggy, and he would be really, really, really sad if you wouldn't click on this video here and watch it next.